Center. We are underway and soon ready to go.
Yes.
Here we go. Ryan Aitken versus Roberto Jimenez.
Jimenez needs to get off to the side, I think, and then, of course, watch any sort of flying kind of asamis when he gets onto the side, if he can do that. This is Aitken's good side, so he likes that. He favors, should say, both sides are good, but he favors that right hip more so than the left side, so you'll see most likely him trying to lean towards that side.
His elevation in butterfly is absolutely excellent. Great leg attacks.
Yeah, he does have it.
Take some positional risks hunting for the leg sometimes. You watch previous matches, but you know, who's number one? It's all about the submission, so it doesn't have to worry about giving up any points. Roberto Jimenez, the kind of guy who will fly for just about anything.
Yeah, we got to be careful flying from the ground here because you can leave your legs open. Now from the feet is a whole other story. Had some really nice flying arm blocks.
Jimenez has taken on some big boys. Cyborg Abreu faced some of the biggest guys in the division. Keenan Cornelius.
There it is. It's a one leg entry. He's getting on the leg. Roberto shakes it off. As Roberto enters, if he's going to go to either side, he's going to have to just watch that far leg. So if he's one knee in the middle, like a knee cut, the other opposite leg, he's got to be careful if the butterfly hook is in.
You see Roberto Jimenez not really committing his weight, kind of staying on the outside. He doesn't want Aitken to kind of load him and get underneath him. That's where he's so dangerous. Jimenez is going to commit his weight at some point, has yet to do it.
Yeah, he just needs to come in.
He's kind of had one foot in the whole time.
Yeah, just with underhooks. He comes in, he's come in with underhooks to control the knee line and just keep the legs pummeled, really.
This is what Aitken wants. Loading the weight into the leg lock.
Clear the leg, step backwards, clear the knee line. He's cleared the knee, so it should be good.
This is so dangerous.
Yes, it is.
Amazing back takes. Both fighters showing their offensive talent. Aitken looking for the leg lock, and Jimenez almost stepping through and taking the back.
Cartwheels all the way over. He actually, that was a beautiful pass. He was well timed. Completely behind him, so it's well timed. So. Left leg will have step to the middle. Roberto. And now should stay in.
His pressure.
Should stay in and put his knee on the ground. His right knee on the floor. He's moving to the correct side. Yep, beautiful. He's going to step backwards, but he can still step over. Step over, get his head in the middle. Very nice passing sequence.
Almost didn't really dive into the deep end of the pool. Committing his weight to the pass. Almost got it. Unreal. What a great back take from Roberto Jimenez. What do you say about the wild attacks that lead to the back? Because
He's
this is
very
all
good
about.
at getting the back. He came around the guard. Aitken had the turtle. Find himself.
Judges' favor. Blue.
No surprise here.
Yeah, he's looking for an arm isolation there. He's got that cross. He had a cross grip there, cross 101. On this control side, he's got to be careful. Yeah, you got to keep on there. Get underhooks.
Man, body triangle from a guy with this build is just nightmarish every time.
He's going to try to isolate. There it is. But he's keeping the hip square. So a nice idea when you isolate the arm is to push the hip down with that belt line hook. You got to push. It gets it a little high for Jimenez to isolate the arm and in line with him. If you can bring him down just a little bit, it'll make it so much easier to get the leg over the arm.
So good, Jimenez, at not overcommitting. Goes back to the body triangle.
Oh, yeah.
Tries to isolate the arm, but goes back to the body triangle over and over again.
See if he takes. Trying a little smother.
Also, that's when that size disparity kind of turns into a disadvantage. You can't take a full breath with those legs around you with the size of Aitken.
Yeah, he's starting to get out now. Doing a great job tracking right into a
beautiful transition. That's a high mount arm triangle position. That clinical transition from the back to the top.
Yeah. And he's still got a good situation here. He's still got the arm up pretty high on that left side. It'll be interesting to see if he cannot get that arm all the way up. I would imagine we'll see him pummel off the mount, but let's see how he can handle this here. That arm, yeah, the arm's still very high. See if he can pass the arm across the face.
And brutal grip, walking his body up, isolating the right arm of Ryan Aitken.
He's going to try to smother him, I think. Now he can get his chin past the elbow. There's the leg attacks that come from the mount.
Good job by Aitken.
Yeah.
You see the deep breath also from Ryan Aitken. So fatiguing being in those positions defensively.
Yeah, and then it's putting allows a lot of pressure. Passing.
And Aitken having the size advantage in this fight, but Jimenez, no problem, fainting for those double legs.
Yeah, he's very good at getting little singles and then taking the back off of singles, and so double unders. See if he pushes in and tries to snap him down. There it is. Nice little guillotine he's got.
But Jimenez just so comfortable with these weird unorthodox transitions.
Yeah,
it's like he lives in that space. Aitken thought he was going to have his way with Jimenez in his clinch position. He's learning he's not. Now Aitken in the position of kind of having to make up some ground in this match. Jimenez already got the first judge's favor. It wouldn't surprise me if he got the second off that mount attack.
I think this right now is good for Aitken. I think he's recovering. I think he was a little tired. He's recovering now.
Jimenez committing to the takedown.
Yeah, taking a shot there.
Shock off the Russian tie. Just feinting on the legs, to kind of keep Aitken honest and also show the judges, I'm the one going for the takedown.
Yeah.
Hook on both sides now. Uses it to pull guard.
Yeah. Jimenez already pummeled that left leg in. That was a nice pummel. Beautiful pummel. He should put his head over the head and start knee cutting. He did a good job of pummeling in right away. His leg into good position off that butterfly guard.
Judges favor blue.
No surprise, Roberto Jimenez right now controlling this match in the eyes of the judges. Look at the pressure. Another back transition.
Yeah, he's got the back again.
Beautiful job from Roberto Jimenez. Back to that body triangle position. Sean, before this match, if you asked me, oh, if Roberto Jimenez is going to win this, how's he going to do it? I would say exactly like he's been doing, picking his opportunities to take the back. Exploding at exactly the right time.
That's right.
Outside with the pass, outside, and then suddenly committing to that inside pressure. So far, he's kept Ryan Aitken guessing the whole time.
See if he's getting out. Roberto has the arm length to go for that side katagatame from the back. But sometimes, or it's like an arm in rear naked. There's two you can do on either side. It doesn't look like he's trying it yet. He's started to pull his palms long to one side.
But also his nightmarish legs around the body of Ryan Aitken. Pressure on the ribs, pressure on the guts.
Yeah.
Trying to get your energy back and you can barely breathe. Coach at 10th Planet trying to will his man back into this fight, but man, Roberto Jimenez just tenacious. Still has a body triangle on top.
Yeah, he had a katagatame there for a second, but now the arm is much lower.
Aitken just kind of beasting his way out of it. No other way to say it. It's a bigger guy. He can control back mount for a while. Mount is hard to keep. It's a bigger guy who knows what he's doing. Ryan Aitken able to shove him off.
Yeah, he had his right arm in good position. You got to really have that arm up in a bad position.
When he commits his weight, the pass is there. Wow. Masterful performance so far from Roberto Jimenez.
Yeah.
Two minutes left for Ryan Aitken to do something. Jimenez so far a master's class in applying pressure.
Yeah, just starting to isolate it. I'm trying to think about what he's looking to go on an arm, a Kimura, maybe a north-side guillotine, but he can use the right knee to staple the bicep on that side. We may see him start to do that. There we go.
Just like that.
Yeah, and
you called it, Sean.
Then you're going for Kimuras or triangles, but I'm thinking he might be a little more reluctant just because of the leg lock danger, that he's not going to want to create much separation. That's why he's using these knees.
You know, the throat sucks as well.
Yeah.
Ryan Aitken in all kinds of misery.
Yeah. See if he can find a strength. I think Roberto may look for a strangle unless time is short. Then maybe he'll drop on an arm.
Also, if you're Ryan Aitken, you don't want to turn and end up in the darts
That's
because
right.
he keeps
They've
thinking about it.
Already been on his
Yeah.
back twice. So
I got asked last week by a student. He said, "What do I do if I'm on top and my opponent doesn't move?" And I said, "If he doesn't want to move, you're not hurting him enough." And you see Roberto Jimenez, that knee in the neck, it's making Aitken move.
yeah, it is.
Maybe give up that arm. It's a Carlson Gracie thing. Just hurt them so much that they move at some point. Good job from Aitken. Trying, I was going to say getting to his feet, trying to get back to it. Once again, Darce position. We said it might happen a few seconds ago.
Gotta get around that arm. That's a nice wide elbow for Aiken's. Yeah, he's not gonna do it. You're gonna have to get that knee around the arm.
Couldn't get it at the end, but Roberto Jimenez all over Ryan Aitken. That's an impressive performance, Sean.
Impressive. Once he figured out that, hey, maybe he grew some confidence, he escaped that first initial heel hook. Maybe that, yeah, you know what, my defense feels good. But he started to grow in confidence, and then he started to actually put tightness to his passing when he got around the side, and then create those opportunities to get to the back and mount, and then became much easier for him to pass that guard later in the match. So
his back control, an absolute clinic, Sean.
yeah, here's that early entry on the leg. There's what I was talking about. He had a deep leg position, tried the heel hook. Roberto was able to get out of that, almost took the back off that. So maybe that's the one that said, hey, you know what, I can do this. I got my defense as a sharp. There he took the back. Right off that pass and near turtle position. There's a smother. As you mentioned, Jimmy, those are just exhausting. You know, it's exhausting. You have to fight off that hand in your face. Here's another back take. It's going to be happening. Made him turtle right around the corner. And on the back, just like that. It's a very late Darce attempt. But just a wide left elbow for Aitken, kept himself out of danger there. But ends sort of like with an exclamation point for sure.
There is an attack from every position, and Roberto Jimenez went through all of them. Every time Ryan Aitken turned for a second, he ended up in something.
After 15 minutes of action, we go to our judges, and they've awarded your winner out of the blue corner, Roberto Jimenez.
That's a performance you're going to remember for a long time at Who's Number One. He was the smaller man, but couldn't tell from his performance on the mat. Alex Wendling is on the mat with your winner, Roberto Jimenez.
In the press conference, you said that jiu-jitsu is focused fun, and that looks like exactly what you had tonight.
Most definitely, it was focused fun, and I have something to say. Jiu-jitsu's, people say stuff about jiu-jitsu like, oh, disrespect and the origins of it. At the end of the day, what's it moving to? It improves people's lives. So I guess tonight was Goku's night. And before you work on your gears, you gotta work on your haki. And that's it. The Poncho gave me strength tonight.
A lot of anime talk. It was Goku versus Luffy in the building. Ryan Aitken, he is a massive man, but you are here and you also really are proud about being a natural athlete. So if there are people watching at home that look up to you as an athlete in jiu-jitsu, what is your message to them?
Be patient, and be patient. Nothing that's worth the effort comes fast. So enjoy the journey, have fun, and tap into those dark emotions, the sadness, the rage, the fear, and get rid of it. Transform it into something, into love, into thankfulness, into gratefulness. And focus on your nutrition. That's my gear. You know, I focus on my nutrition, and I feel like that's how I'm able to do performances like this, where I don't feel tired. I'm already looking forward to planning out the next match. And with that being said, all due respect to every athlete in the weight class and all the weight classes above, I don't plan on cutting weight anymore. But I do want the title. I have no beef against anyone. If you disrespect me, the Bible says an eye for an eye. So either the performance will show that, or I will say something if it comes right. But yeah, I want to challenge Pedro for the title because he's the one who's holding it. And then afterwards, I think I should go first. Mika can wait, with all due respect. And maybe we can work on something against Mika at equal weight, where I don't have to cut 15 to 20 pounds in 5 days. Pues.
That is quite the call out. First Pedro, and then potentially a match with Mika. Give it up one more time for Roberto Jimenez. And while we are on the topic, we do have the man that was just in his mouth, Mika Galvao, in the building. And we also have Craig Jones in the VIP section.